Homeowners of Reddit. What's the weirdest thing the old owners left behind? My first house purchased in 2005 was an old farmhouse built in 1923. The owners left all their stuff behind. The realtor asked if we wanted to postpone closing, and we decided no, some of the stuff looked interesting enough. Maybe it will be worthwhile to go through. Most of it was just junk. Then, about halfway through, I went to pick up what I thought was a small box, only to quickly realize it weighed at least 75 pounds. It wasn't a box, but a wooden square about 12x12 with two thin covers on each side. On one edge were two bolts with wires coming off that had been cut off. Very strange, had no idea what it was. Not too long after that, I met a guy, and upon learning my address, he said, "Can I come over?" My best friend grew up in that house. He came by and proceeded to tell me stories for an hour and a half about his childhood best friend's eccentric father, someone who was a part of the Dixieland Mafia in the 60s and 70s, and who made a living traveling around the US as a traveling gambler. The enormously heavy box was an electromagnet. The dice blanks were for him to make his loaded dice with a little bit of metal powder under the inlaid dot, so he could set up his table with the electromagnet underneath and turn it on when he wanted to persuade the dice. He told me many other stories, including that there was no doubt in his mind that he had killed someone.
Pretty fascinating.